Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them because I'd say, this is the most polite they're ever gonna be. And they're not even trying to pay now. He's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No.
Let's have one more question. We had this person at the back in the stripes. Yeah, let's hear from you.
During the dating period, you know, after like 4 or 5 months of dating, I just wondering at what point do you have to pay, do the woman have to pay when they go out? The guy is asking that there should be half and half at that point when you already...
At what point?
When you already been dating for 4 or 5 months.
Right.
Yeah.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
I know, I mean, that's what I told them, you know, I'm sorry.
But,
I would say, I'm dating, we're dating.
But here's the...
gentleman here.
Okay, he's supposed to pay.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
But you're supposed to have sex with him whenever he says.
No. Whenever
where does this double standard come from? I'm sorry, it's the reality. You guys you can moan at it all you want, but the moment you say to a guy, you have to fucking pay for my time, you're saying this relationship isn't equal. This relationship isn't equal. My time is worth more than yours, so you should pay for it. I wonder what paradigm that sets up. Here's my view. If you go on a date with a guy and you don't offer to pay your share, you weren't taught right. If you go on a date and he doesn't pay, he wasn't taught right. I can tell you right now, if I was dating someone and they never offered to pay, I wouldn't be dating them. I can tell you that now. If they never offered to pay, I would not be dating them because I'd say, this is the most polite they're ever gonna be. And they're not even trying to pay now. What does that say about my... Let me come at this from a different angle. I will always treat my partner how I would treat my best friend. And I wouldn't apply a different standard to my partner than my best friend. I wouldn't say to my best friend, let's always go out to dinner and you always pay. I'd say, let's be teammates here in whatever way we can. And maybe, by the way, proportionately, what you can do is less than what he can do. That's a different thing. If he says to you, I want to go stay at the top hotel in Big Sur this weekend, and it's $1,500 a night, and you say, I don't have the money. It's his job to say, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it so you could pay. I did it because I want to go and I want to take you. Great. That's what that is, right? Or if you both agree to go on holiday and you have 1/5 of his earning potential, you say, I want to contribute to 1/5 of this holiday. It's overly simplistic, but you get what I'm saying, right? I'll contribute on the level I can contribute.
So I'm going to interject here. And obviously, you know, you guys who've been watching me for some time, you know my opinions aren't normally popular or whatever. What he's saying, ideally, and I get it, you know, he said this clip has been circulating around for some years and there's been a lot of people reacting to it. But I'm along the lines of, if I ask a woman out, and I know the instance that she gave was 4 or 5 months of dating. If I'm asking a woman out, I should be paying. And I know all you guys, JR, no, that's not fair. She should be paying. Those are guys who don't get buns. I get it. You guys don't get buns, right? But if you're asking a woman out to take her out, some women may volunteer to pay. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm asking you out then I'm going to pay. If you're asking me out, I'm expecting you to pay. And that's where I'll come up and say, okay, so you want it to go this place, but you expect me to pay? Not going to happen. And that's when you just got to turn it up like that. You ask me out to pay for you, so I'm paying for you to eat. No, it doesn't work like that. Now, how he correlated money and sex, it's two different things. I could see if we're asking, we're like, yo, I paid for this. I'm paying for this with the expectation of buns. It's not how you're supposed to look at it, man. You know what I mean? You don't look at it like that. But for a woman to say every time, if we're deep into this relationship and every time I'm paying and you're never doing, there are relationships and marriages that a lot of you guys are in where you're always covering the thing. We understand you guys, we know men and women aren't equal. And including when it comes to be a gentleman, chivalry and things like that. We know women are hypocritical when it comes to stuff. They're hypocrites when it comes to that, guys. They still expect these things. Even if you're a friend, she still expect a friend, right? A friend. She still expects you to cover the cost, which you shouldn't be doing unless there is some sex involved in this some way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, we're friends, and I'll get flack on that. But ladies, when you go out with your girlfriends, you're paying for your own stuff. So it's that weird thing that women talk about where they're hypocrites when it comes to that with men. You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you what means something to a guy. Trying.
Mm-hmm.
That means something to a guy. When he feels that you're not even trying to contribute, that's when he feels used. Because any guy who's really confident and self-respecting, if the woman never is even trying to contribute, he feels like he's being taken advantage of. And it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with the lack of gesture.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be looking at, if you like this guy, maybe if you're in different positions, figure out what you want to contribute proportionately or what you can contribute proportionately and treat him as you would your best friend.
And to piggyback off what he's saying, he's exactly right, man. If you're just like never contributing anything and you're just like, you should be happy because I'm pretty. You don't care to do anything. If you're in a long-term relationship, you don't do anything around the house. He's cooking. You don't even rub his feet. All you do is spread your legs. And that should be enough. That's payment. Because there are a lot of women that think like that. As long as I spread my legs, I don't have to do anything else. That is enough. And over time, you see how far that gets you. But with the right guy who really knows his worth, who really knows he can get another woman, you see how far that'll go. You feel me? It doesn't go too far. And then before you know it, she's coming out the pocket to pay. So I think there's an abundance of people who take advantage of other people and who weren't, as he said, who weren't raised right. Who weren't raised to basically value other people and just value things and not contribute anything because they don't know what, they're not givers. And that's what relationships are, is you go into these relationships to give. You know what I mean? So it's funny that the majority, women say they don't have a herd mentality, but they do. A lot of them think the same. A lot of them think alike. And that's just the way it is, fellas. It is what it is. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your effort a lot of times on an ungrateful woman. Don't do that, guys. You'll get a lot of stress and you'll waste a lot of years with foolishness. So anyway, that's my thoughts on that, man. Good video. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Calendly and Linktree to book that one-on-one with yours truly. Subscribe to my backup channel and subscribe to the Hustler's Apprentice channel. Let's run this up to 100,000, guys. Let's get it. I'm trying to be your favorite YouTuber. You guys already know. So purchase all my books and merch. Make sure you guys check out, I'm about to say the Hustler's Apprentice. Make sure you guys check out the Cuff and Reason show every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in being a guest, DM me on IG. Make sure you guys follow me on IG first. I'll follow you back, and or email me at jrwisdomunlimited@gmail.com. Check out the Fried Chicken and Communion podcast every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look forward to seeing you guys there. And with that being said, listen, guys, this is wisdom. Peace be upon you all, the mercy and blessings of the Almighty, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's the beat maker.
And I don't know. I will put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto you